Uh, what it is and what it do. Boss here. You know, that's the token slogan that most people remind and remember about when I come on to bother you people. What it is and what it do. Boss here. And I don't have a problem with it. I mean, it's very flattering. I love it. And it says and does what it's supposed to say and do. So that's good. Because that's the question. What it is, what's happening, what it do, what we do, what's popping. But anyway, thank you all for joining me. I am so glad for y'all to see me here today. I hope that you had a wonderful and blessed day today. I pray that it was productive and overall enjoyable. The weather is what the weather is, and I'm talking to my people over in the Midwest, and they are enjoying the weather. So obviously, God is just making himself. He just showing out. He just flat foot showing out. Y'all ain't shoveling snow knee deep in ice. No, he giving you a taste of the good life, and thank God for it. But here's another thing. Yeah, it's another thing. Let me tell you something. And I'm going to speak for myself, but I'm going to speak on behalf of those who know what it is that I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, I've made mention before to you about the people in your life that believe in catering, being overly submissive, being overly giving to their partner, to the point where they feel or might start to feel like, this motherfucker think he getting over on me. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know what I'm saying. Let me tell you what the hell I'm saying. In a situation where you are in a relationship, you got a significant other that you regard and you acknowledge in private and in public. Typically, you make sure that because you want your good thing to continue, you don't put no obstacles in your way to where you can't provide and be and do everything they need for you to provide and be and do. Now, you don't always make it to where you do something and then you try and see if they reciprocate it, because you base your faith and your love into this relationship. You just readily assume what's good for one is good for the other. You're going to always be able to get that back if you needed that back. You're going to be able to get what you put in from this person. That's why you are devoted. That's why you are committed to that person and to this relationship. But here's the thing. Sometimes you don't test the mettle of your relationship, believing and having the faith that it's going to be everything you need it to be if you had to go so far as to make mention. You had to ask. You had to say something for it to be proven. You know what I'm saying? Okay, at this part, at this junction, fucker, I need you to know what I'm saying, because you don't know what that is necessarily. You just know, babe, go do this, you go. Babe, do this, you do it. Babe, come, you come. Babe, don't, you don't. Babe, stop, you stop. Babe, start, you stop. Whatever it is. Because in the instance in which you would have to verbalize, if you can, something from them, you think it's going to be just as easy as when you were asked or you're requested to do something. It's going to be reciprocated just that way. And I make mention of this because it's a it is not as glorious a day in Zamunda the day you find that that fucker ain't as receptive. They don't reciprocate the same way. You asking sounds like a bother. You do ask and they do it, but you hear a behind it, as if you had to keep score, you wouldn't be able to show them a stat sheet this long of all the shit that you know that you're asked and told and summoned, and do this for me and do this for my mama and do this for my cousin, do this for my people. And then you like, babe, you pick me up a sub from Publix? Babe, didn't you just get back? Exactly. I just got back from doing something you sent me out to do. And I ain't think about myself. I forgot. Can you just bring me back a sub? You know what I'm saying? And I know it's crazy. It sounds crazy. Who would do that? Who would ever be so forgetful as to forget the person who's never forgotten about them and is unforgettable in their life? Too many people. Too many people. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying now, because if it makes you feel uncomfortable, you think about, I do be doing Ronald wrong. I swear, he'll give me the shirt off his back, but he can't get a half ounce of Cuda bread for me, and I want some. She wants it, but she ain't gonna give it to you because you asked, or you made a suggestion, or you requested, you touched her shoulder, you came up close to her in bed, and she was like, Ronald, please, Shoot, it's been 6 months. I don't know why you think you're gonna get some today. And Ronald, like, I just spent every dollar I had for the last 6 months. And guess what? The 6th month and 61st day, she gave you some. Yeah, 30 days of the month, 2 months. Okay, fine. But whatever the math is, do the math. However many months it is, the day after you show your hand, you show yourself vulnerable, you show I can't just wait for you to give it. I have to ask you for it because I need to have it, because I don't want to go out there. I don't want to trick. I don't want to hold. I don't want to slut and sleet around. I want it from you. So on the day after you make it known you want it, you thinking you ain't gonna never get it, and then she gives you some. And for those of you who haven't seen Eddie Murphy do comedy, in the days he did comedy back in Tight Leather, she make you wait 30 days, but the 31st day is when she give you some. You think you done found the bomb. You know what I mean? And he equates that to somebody who been living in a basement, ain't had no food, and you give him a saltine cracker. And shit special about that saltine cracker except the fact that you would eat any damn thing. So that cracker's like, God damn, what that, the salty, what that, the Ritz? No, that must be a Ritz cracker. Whatever you think it is, it's tasting the way it does because you didn't have nothing to proceed with it. You didn't have anything to proceed it. Ain't nothing else going with that cracker. You just getting this cracker. Somebody gave it to you, and it's the best thing you ever had because you ain't had shit else in so long. Sad but true. Sad but true. And the rest of you that's so grown and you're smelling yourself so, you got the nerve to tell that person who's done all these things and will do all these things for you, come hell or high water, well, go and find you somebody else. Go do something else with somebody else. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. And to that person, I say, you better know who you're talking to. You better know who you're talking to. You might have been with somebody so long you forgot how you met them, where you met them, the status in which they were in, and the status and state in which you were in. Because they might have not been doing too bad before you drag your ass along. Ain't too many of them dudes no more that he come approach you, you give him a hard time, tell him no. You don't really mean it, but you just trying to play that cat and mouse game. And then for 4 months down the road, he writing you letters, singing you songs, leaving shit on your doorstep, freaking out the neighbors. Yeah, them dudes is gone. It's exactly the opposite. You holler at a chick, she act like it ain't working, and you just act like, well, fuck you then, and go about your business. That's how, if you ever see her again, she like, oh, now you don't remember nobody. No, shit. What I remember? How rude you was last time I tried to talk to you? Shit, fuck you and the horse you came in on, and you want to holler, I give you my number now. We can hook up later. That's how you'll get her, because she'll be like, okay, that's what's up. Big head.